Ooh, what's that? Epic sound effects. And we got a bomb.
I had this horrible story that I accidentally deleted the other boss that I was going to put in the demo. And I found out and I was just like, oh my god.
You did delete an entire boss fight?
I deleted an entire boss fight, dude.
How?
Like, I know.
No.
It's like disappointing.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's stream. We are going to be checking out a new indie game which popped up on Kickstarter recently. It's a Metroidvania called Haiku the Robot. And today I'm joined by the developer of the game, Mr. Morris. Welcome.
Hello.
Very
you can
glad.
call me Jordan, by the way. You don't have to keep calling me Mr. Morris.
Jordan?
Yep, Jordan's fine.
All right.
It's great to be here, though. I'm excited.
Thanks for being here. I'm super grateful. Super cool. You're the first game developer who ever reached out to me to do something like this. So super cool.
No, I mean, I saw your YouTube channel and I liked the videos, so I thought I'd reach out.
Thank you. That's great to hear.
Somebody's already saying if we can sing a duet.
No,
if
I
you're down with that, I'm down with it, man.
You're
Like,
down
honestly,
with it?
I
Really?
love karaoke.
Okay.
So just making the offer.
All right, Robbie Williams, Angels. It is, if you're fine with that.
Yeah, that one's great.
Okay. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call.
I hope nobody clips this.
Somebody just clipped it. Woo! Epic performance.
Man, I did not expect this to start like this at all.
Me neither. Me neither. So, I've tried a little bit of the game already, but I haven't beaten it yet. So, let's see what this game holds in store for us tonight. Very excited.
How far did you get? Just curious.
I got to the start of the boss fight, but I died instantly. Let's click reset beta, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Just to reset the game, and here we are, it's that easy. Great. We do have native controller support, which is pretty epic. I do like to see that.
Are you using Xbox or PS4?
I'm using a DualShock 4 controller.
You can try it.
It works. So
It will
DualShock 4
work.
is PS4.
It will work, but the kind of text prompts that come up where it says like press X or triangle, those won't work. So.
Those don't work. But
No, I
that's
haven't
still a
implemented
lot
that
better
yet.
than many games when they're finished. They don't even have controller support, and yours has it in the beta already. That's great. Right off the bat. Epic.
Thank you.
Epic. Okay, so, but now I need to figure out the attack button. Oh, I found it. Right here we got our first enemy. A wheel. It was a wheel. Good.
So yeah, that was a tire or a wheel, I guess.
I see. And now we're in the game. We just fell down the dirt mouth well, I guess. And we can't get back out.
That is correct.
Interesting.
But what's interesting is that you didn't like hit the enemy when you fell down, right?
I did not, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like most of the time people hit it and it's kind of purposely placed there to kind of teach you that, you know, you can take damage in this game.
It's probably because I waited a bit. Ow! And I think I just took damage there for the first time. From that little bolt guy. Okay.
Yeah, the feedback I got from those guys are like, that they're hella annoying.
they seem to be pretty tough. Like they take a few hits.
I think it's about 3 hits at the moment, but there's like a bug where the collider that detects the player actually acts as like a collider where it can take damage, so you can actually hit it from like very far. So I gotta fix that bug sometime.
There's a bug just like that in Hollow Knight still, with like the Elder Baldur, and that lets you exploit the game in a way so that you can beat it without using any spells. But it's quite hard. It's like you have to do 2 pixel perfect inputs for that to work.
I mean, I watched a few like speed runnings and stuff like that, but I've never seen that sort of tactic used.
You don't use that one in speedruns actually. It's a trick that nobody likes to do because it's just that precise.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's not worth it in a real-time run, and you would need to do that trick 12 times to kill that guy. So absolutely not worth it for the time save of half a minute or so.
Yeah, I see.
Alright, so we're making our way downtown. I think we found a money deposit. Oh, right, there's money in this game, and I'm blocking it with my face cam, which is pretty stupid. So wait, so in the top right there's money. Can you do anything with money at the moment?
Not at the moment. Like, the main reason why I left it in the demo is because people just love to collect stuff, right? And what I've seen from that is that people just constantly want to kill the enemies just simply to collect the money.
It feels very satisfying. These popping sounds when you collect the money, very nice.
They almost sound like raindrops, in my opinion.
But that's really cool. I like that a lot.
But yeah, like in the future, then money will, like, you'll be able to use it for like upgrades and stuff like that.
All right. So it seems I can't go through here yet. Probably need an upgrade of some sort. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. This wheel's just coming at me, damn.
Okay. Yeah, the physics on those things are a bit weird sometimes, because I think it's something to do with like the floor colliders. It makes them bounce off in a certain direction instead of just bouncing vertically up and down. So like occasionally they would just randomly just start bouncing in a direction, and then you're just like, what the hell? So I gotta look into that, see if I can fix it a bit.
I mean, if they bounce off the walls, probably they'll just come straight at you, right?
Yeah. But a funny thing about those tires is I had to kind of cap the speed limit, or like how fast they could travel.
Okay.
Because before they would just bounce, and like if they went into like a small corner like that one did just now. Hey, wait a minute.
Perfect example.
I thought I fixed that, but anyway.
Apparently it's still in the test beta. Okay.
Ah, how strange.
Ooh, what's that? Epic sound effects. And we got a bomb.
Yeah, you see, so it says press R. So
We're playing Bomberman now, I see. Alright. So I saw these breakable tiles here earlier. Oh, what's that?
That's like my little Diablo-inspired health orb.
Oh, right. Okay, so that regenerates a little bit of health.
Yeah, basically.
I saw these breakable thingies right here earlier. So I suppose, yes, with my explosion, I can break these now. Amazing.
Yeah.
But back to the money conspiracy. What will that be used later on? Will there be like shopkeepers that you can buy items from?
Yeah. So in the Kickstarter, right, I have like the build a character sort of tier and stuff like that. So hopefully these will be like shopkeepers or just random NPCs that you can buy from when you travel throughout the game. Like I just really like that in games, that you can like go to different places and buy different equipment and stuff like that. So hopefully, like depending on the area that you're in, you'll buy like certain upgrades that kind of match the theme of that area and all of this sort of stuff.
Still can't get through here, okay. So we'll need another upgrade, I suppose. So instead of collecting upgrades, you'll be able to buy them from the shops in those situations?
So like the way that I think of upgrades is more like you find abilities through the world and like discovering them, and then you can upgrade those abilities. That's the sort of thinking behind it at the moment.
Okay. And I see we found someone over here. Hello there. I got a bit lost down here. I only came to study how much the virus had spread. So, the radiance is canon in Haiku. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I can't seem to find my way out.
Alright, yeah, sorry, I'll let you finish talking.
No, I was just finishing the text.
Yeah, so one fun fact is that I never played Hollow Knight until I started making this game, until people started saying like, oh, if you're making a Metroidvania, then you should definitely check out Hollow Knight. And I'd already studied a bunch of Metroidvania videos and stuff, and Hollow Knight is at the top. So I only started playing it in April this year. But I had this idea of a virus, mainly because the game is sort of inspired from Matrix a little bit. So I was really hoping to have as Smith is like this virus that the machines want to get rid of. Like that was the idea. Only later to find out that it's already in Hollow Knight. So I was like, damn.
Oh, right, I see. I'm just noticing now, by the way, that the controls are really smooth. They're really well done. Like, when I'm pressing a button, I'm walking in the direction immediately, and I stop immediately when I let go of the button. Like, when movement is well done, you don't notice it. But, yeah, it is really good. Feels really good.
I'm glad to hear that, man. That's like half the battle, you know?
For sure, in what do you call these? Jump and runs slash fighting games, or Metroidvanias for that matter. The movement is half the game. If that's solid, that's already good. Okay, what's this thing here? Hey, you found me. I'm Dwarf, and I'm also running a Kickstarter right now. Huh, how convenient. I think I must have fell asleep and awoken in an alternative timeline or something. Is that correct grammar-wise?
I have no idea, man.
Shouldn't it be I must have fallen asleep and woken in an alternate timeline instead of alternative?
Probably.
Something is dripping from the ceiling here. I thought it might be bad to run into that. It's not a collectible. Alright, what's this? Roll, alright. Okay, classic Metroid, I see. Ooh! Okay. I remember 2 areas where I could use that. I don't quite remember where they are. I think one of them was down here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like down here. Yes. Okay.
Like when I watch people play, it's like so hard not to tell them anything.
Yeah, I feel that.
I just want to see how they play, right? I don't want to spoil it.
Ooh, that's nice. I'll take that heal, for sure.
I can see some people are actually asking questions in the chat. Maybe I answer some of those as well.
That's a good idea.
Alright, so we got what role will actual Haiku poems play in the game? So the reason why I called the guy Haiku is because my original idea was to have the robot that could only kind of talk in haikus, but I kind of scrapped it from then since the game's evolved. But I hope to place like haikus in the world as like human remains, you know, like some sort of remains of like human existence.
Haikus are these short poems, right?
That's correct, yeah. They're like 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and then 5 syllables.
And you'll find these on like lore tablets comparing the game to Hollow Knight, or will you actually talk to people and they'll tell you stuff?
Yeah, kind of both. Like I have a kind of competition at the moment running on the Kickstarter as well, which is make a haiku, and then like the best at the end of the campaign, I'll pick the best ones to put into the game. So some of them are kind of just not really related, but then some of them will be lore-based.
Okay. That's pretty cool, involving the community like that. I like that a lot. Alright.
Yeah.
So, howdy there, I'm Captain Carrot. So, what do you think about the game Haiku the Robot so far? I'm liking it a lot right now. Pretty neat, huh? Damn, I wish there was a map in this demo though. Oh yeah, that's something that would surely help you navigate the rooms a little bit better. I'm also making a pixel platformer game over on twitch.tv/whitevault. Gentlemen, there you go. Check out twitch.tv/whitevault. Wait.
Yeah, so I mean, like, this is kind of back to the community, right? Like, I only started doing this like a year ago, like learning how to code and stuff like that, and use Unity as the game engine.
Only a year ago?
Yeah, and like the support that I've got is really, really good. So I think, you know, how can I give back to the community that's helped me kind of push forward and keep going? So, like, I just think it's just a nice gesture, you know, to kind of reward those people that have been helping me and pushing me to keep going.
I mean, making something like this in a year is already impressive. But teaching yourself to code and make that in the same year, that's wow. I don't think I could do that. And I have like a few years of coding experience.
You do? Have you tried making games before as well?
Yes, actually, I'm working on a game called Midnight Shift with a few friends of mine. It's about moving boxes around, and those different boxes, they interact with each other. And it's a puzzle game. You need to move these boxes around to kind of get around obstacles and that kind of stuff.
Wow, you need like big brains for puzzle games to make puzzle games. I would never be able to do something like that.
To make them really hard, for sure. But we're still in the kind of early areas of the game, so the puzzles aren't that hard in those areas. So it's kind of like, yeah, this box does something cool, we'll just throw it in there. Why not?
Well, I mean, we should like hang out more often then. Swap stories.
I can send you an invite to our Discord later for the game.
I think I joined it already. Or you got one for the game specifically.
For the game specifically, we have a Discord. Yeah.
Nice, cool. Yeah, sure. Shoot that over.
All right. So check out White Vault on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. If you do that, you can probably make a game like this in a year as well. If you have a lot of dedication.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too hard because, like, I won't say I'm a pro at coding, like, far from it. Mm-hmm. You just kind of learn what you need to learn to do exactly kind of what you want to do, and that's it, sort of thing, you know? So, like, I still have tons to learn, but I think for game development, it's more about, like, the kind of polish and, like, how it visually looks. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it just makes it look a lot better. I'm pretty sure my code is horrendous for like pro developers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel that. I still write horrible code. And I don't know what exactly is horrible about it, but so I study programming and design, and some of the higher-ups, higher classmen, is that what you call it? They look at my code, they tell me, oh my gosh, dude, what are you doing? That's so garbage. You could make that 100 times faster if you just replace that else if statement with something else.
Yeah, those sort of kind of small optimizations, I think I still need to learn. I think I'm gonna answer some questions as well. Maybe you could add some optional abilities that you can buy or find. Yeah, for sure. Like the kind of direction that I want to take the game is that you can take multiple routes to finish it. You know, like, so you don't have to do it in a certain sequence, because I kind of feel that kind of goes against what a Metroidvania is. So most likely the first part of the game will be quite linear, just to kind of teach you the ropes. But then after that, we'll kind of let go of your hand.
that's really good, I think. Oh, my mouse cursor is in the screen. Sorry about that. I feel like the good Metroidvanias, they give you a lot of options, a lot of paths to choose from, and you kind of make your own story. Like in Hollow Knight, you have all these, you get 2 upgrades, I think, and then the world completely opens up. You can go wherever you want to go. And
yeah, pretty much.
that gives the game more replay value. If you just discover certain things in different arrangements, what am I trying to say?
Different order.
Different order, then it makes for a completely different experience sometimes. And so yeah, I definitely feel that's a really good choice, doing it this way. I feel like I've been in this area before, especially since there was no upgrade to the left here.
We've kind of done a bit of a loop.
Loop-de-loop. And also my health is not looking too good. Is there any drawback to dying?
No. So that's like one of my that's what annoys me the most in Hollow Knight. Is when you die, you lose all of your freaking money, and then if you die without your shade, that's it. It's just gone. I think I'm like just traumatized from that time. I lost like 10k geo.
Oof. Oh yeah.
I know. I was just like, no. So I was like, no way am I putting that in my game.
Suddenly the music got a lot more intense. It's probably because I'm on low health. I kind of feel pressured now to go back to the healing spot. Oh, never mind. I can't jump back up there.
Oh, that's actually a good point. I'm gonna write that down.
That you should be able to get back up there, or?
Yeah, because I put it as a soft lock on purpose because the idea or the thinking behind it was that you heal and then you go down. But from what I've seen from replays, it's just people always go up. Oh, now you died.
Great. All systems have been shut down.
Oh no, that's a huge bug.
I see. After dying, the message is still there. Well, we're debugging the game, boys. Live on Twitch.
Yep. See this? I just love watching people play it because all of this stuff just pops up and it's great. So I can just like fix it and obviously make a better game.
But I still feel like there should be some drawback to dying. Like, if nothing happens, then it's also kind of, why wouldn't you just die to reset your health instead of walking back to the health station?
Yeah, so it's not implemented yet, but I was thinking of doing something along the lines of, you know, like how Sonic drops his coins or his rings?
Yeah.
So I was hoping to do like a certain percentage you drop, and then you have like a certain time to pick them back up again. But obviously, if you die, then you actually just lose some. So I was thinking that's kind of an incentive not to die, but it's also not super punishing like in Hollow Knight, where you have to go back to where you died. And if you died in like some really difficult platforming place or some just really difficult enemy area, then it's just horrible. I really just don't like it.
But then there is the option, I guess, to take your shade back to GG, if you ever found that.
Yeah, with the rancid egg and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I only had like 2 rancid eggs, and I'm kind of a hoarder, so I never like to spend it.
I'm kind of thinking how I might be able to get up there, because I don't see a way right now. But obviously you won't tell me. I'll have to figure that out myself.
Nah, I'll only tell you that I've seen one person do it. I'm gonna answer a few more questions as well. So we've got, can you say anything about the number of bosses? It's not defined yet, but I want like a ton of bosses in the game, to be honest.
Is there going to be a taco boss?
I mean, unfortunately, all of the builder boss tiers are sold out. Otherwise, we could have made it happen.
Ah, damn it. But
I might be able to throw in a little reference since you've been kind enough to have me on stream.
That would be super epic. Nah, a taco boss wouldn't really... Cowabunga, ladies and gentlemen.
You did it. You're the second person I've seen to get there.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta stay persistent, right? And you'll get there eventually. You'll figure out the puzzle. But a taco is kinda an organic thing, and since there's only robots in this world, it wouldn't really fit at all.
It could be like a very rotten taco that's lasted over.
Ooh, yeah, that's evil.
But yeah, like when it comes to number of bosses, there's not like a definite number at the moment. But like each area will have at least, I hope, 2. You know, like 2 mini bosses and optional bosses. Because like from a development perspective, they're just so fun to make as well. So why not put them in?
That's probably also why Hollow Knight has over 40 bosses, because they're just a lot of fun to code and to play around with.
Yeah, they're really cool to design. Like, I really like the one that I did in the game.
I don't really know where I want to go here. This is kind of a big open space. You know, I kinda like getting lost in a game, right? But I hate it when I miss paths because I just forget about them while I'm exploring other areas, and then there's more and more and more, and you forget some along the way.
Yeah. Well, for the demo I just made, I didn't really want to implement a map because I didn't want to set expectations for anybody. Because I'm still playing with some ideas of how to do it. And also I felt like the demo is small enough that you don't really need a map. Like if you really struggle, you could just draw it with pencil and pen. There's only about, I can't remember how many rooms. I think there's about 16 rooms, so it's not a huge amount.
That's doable. But
yeah,
if the game
if you get lost,
gets bigger,
you just kind of walk around, I guess.
All right. Oh, also, of course, in the full game there is gonna be a map, right? That's confirmed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
So when you have a map, you obviously see which rooms you've been in. I think. Maybe?
Yeah, so like my initial plans are to make it more Metroid-like than Hollow Knight-like. Wow, that's a bit of a mouthful. Hollow Knight-like.
Yeah.
But so like basically you go to each room. Once you've been there, it will kind of mark it on the map as you've been there.
So on the map, each room is just like a dot. It doesn't actually show what's in the room.
I'm hoping it will show some sort of indication of what's in the room.
All right. Also, will there be like different areas with different color palettes and enemies and that stuff?
Yeah. So at the moment, I've got planned like 8 areas in total. The whole game is only using about 16 colors at the moment. I'm trying to keep it that way. So most of the areas will have kind of either their own unique color palette or like a slight variation of them colors.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if you just look at this sort of texture over time, it will probably get a bit boring.
I feel like... how long... Like, a rough estimate, how long do you think the game is gonna be in the end? If you can say that.
I'm hoping that it will be at least like 8 hours.
Because I feel looking at the same colors for 8 hours is a bit... Yeah, it gets a bit repetitive.
Yeah, so hopefully like 1 hour per area, and then that will do. 8
all right. I already know this is the boss, but maybe we can just go around him. It doesn't look like it. Hello, my dude. I'm kind of nervous. Just looking at my HP bar right there.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Now this is why I noted that you can't go back to heal yourself. So this is kind of this stuff.
Oh God! Somebody help! Ow! I'm dead. Good fight. Well played. Well played.
GG.
Ow. Okay, so that's where I gave up last time because I felt the respawn point was a bit far away from the boss.
Yeah,
But-
that's.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got that feedback a lot. So yeah.
So you... No, I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. I'm not gonna tell you to move it closer, but many people also in Hollow Knight, they really didn't like that Team Cherry placed the benches like 20 rooms before each boss, and none right before. So I had to walk a long way back there.
Yeah, I remember playing against what is it, the Soul Master or something.
Ooh, the Soul Master is really bad, yeah. You have to walk from the City of Tears through the entire Soul Sanctum to the right, then up, and then all the way back to the left.
Yeah, and then you have those sort of kind of like these enemies that still throw those things at you, and those are freaking annoying because as soon as you get close to it,
I know.
teleports away.
Yeah. They're super annoying because they can, yeah, as you said, they teleport around and they just follow you around each room, and each room is pretty big. And when you've got two of these things chasing you, they'll probably hit you a few times, at the very least.
Yeah. Like, actually, I haven't finished Hollow Knight.
You should. I always tell people to finish Hollow Knight. Fair enough, fair enough. You're developing your own Metroidvania. That's a good excuse. That's a good excuse.
Yeah.
By the way, how did you get to the genre Metroidvania exactly? You said that you've played a lot of them, but was that the reason, or?
Well, I was thinking like what sort of games do I want to make, and I was thinking definitely a platformer, and then I was thinking
Actually,
like,
the game. Wait. Oh no. The game was way too loud, and I meant to pause it to put the audio down, but then I accidentally quit it altogether.
Yeah, sorry about it.
So you were saying about the Metroidvania genre.
Yeah, so like basically how I started off was like, okay, I want to make a game, and it was like, what are my strong points, right? So I was thinking, okay, 2D art is definitely, like, I've never done 3D art, so 2D art is definitely the way to go. And then just looking into like platformers, and then also kind of my skill level as a game designer or a game developer, right? So the idea of building a world was much more appealing than doing like, you know, like these difficult sort of platforming in the sense of like, I don't know, Super Meat Boy or puzzle game or something like this, right? So like that kind of world building idea was really appealing to me, and that's kind of the main reason why I picked the Metroidvania genre. Plus it's kind of easy to develop.
Is it?
Because you just, I don't know, like, you know, you just put some if statements and like, if he has this ability, then do all of this code, and if not, then don't do that code, and that's it.
Well, I guess maybe I'll develop my own Metroidvania then, if it's that easy.
Nah, but I mean, like, the
All
boss
right.
fights are kind of hard. But I'm proud of how this one's turned out so far.
Right, because they have like a lot of different attack patterns, and then how it decides when to use which of the attack patterns, and yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do it. Okay, I think I've mastered the boss fight now. I know now that I can't just get over him by just jumping over him, or that's really hard. Well, okay, it's doable. But if you just use the little acceleration you get from rolling, then it's way easier.
Interesting. Fun fact is, when he swings, his hitbox is a lot smaller, so it's kind of favoring the player a little bit.
Okay.
But what I've seen through playthroughs and watching other people play is that people try to roll under him, and I can totally see why people try that. But
Because
yeah,
there's this little space. Oh yeah, rolling under him totally doesn't work.
Yeah, so that's why, you know, player feedback is important.
Oh, I thought I had him. He's still going. Oh god. Uh-oh. I thought... No! Oh my god, no! I got Oh, I got cocky. I thought I had him easy. But, oh no. Second phase on the first boss? Damn. I didn't see that one coming, I'll give you that.
Oh, now you see why I'm kind of proud of my little boss that I made.
I hope there's not a third phase. Obviously, I don't want you to confirm or deny that at the moment. Ow.
But yeah, like I'm proud of this little boss. It's a cool thing to like. That's one of the reasons why I love game development as well, is because for me it's just always kind of challenging, but as long as you're like consistent and you try and you keep trying, you like eventually get there.
I think that's true for most areas in life. If you just keep doing it, if you just don't give up, even though you make those mistakes, even though at the start your game is gonna be hella buggy, it's gonna crash, but if you keep going, eventually it'll become something like this, which is pretty cool.
That's true, actually. It's like that with anything, right?
I should have... remind me next time we get to the boss, in case I should die one more time, that I make the in-game volume a little quieter.
Yeah, I've received a few complaints that it's a bit too loud, so I need to adjust that still.
I mean, usually I wouldn't mind, but it's a bit hard to talk when the game volume is louder than the person you're talking to. Okay.
Man, what a noob.
Damn it.
Nah,
This-
you're doing good.
this game
good.
isn't
Most people
easy.
take about. Oh, that's good to hear. You know, it's good to hear that it's not. It's. I don't feel like it's too hard, but it's not too easy. So that's for me. It's like a nice balance at the moment.
And then you're also gonna do the pantheon of Haiku at the very end.
So, I've been like it's a common sort of thing to add to games, right? Like a boss rush mode. But I've been thinking that will probably be the next stretch goal announcement for the Kickstarter.
Oh no! Oh gosh.
So you heard it here first.
That's gonna be horrible. I don't wanna... Actually, today we hit the 100,000 tacos for me to do the Pantheon of Hollow Knight, which is like the hardest boss rush in Hollow Knight with all... How much is it? 48 bosses or something? Back to back.
God.
So it takes like an hour for a single try, and then you die at the end to frickin' Markov, which is a stupid RNG boss, and you have to do it over again. That's actually what happened to me today, also.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible. I haven't even like bothered trying with any of that sort of stuff in Hollow Knight because I'm
You're
still
probably
stuck
not
at the roly-poly dudes.
roly-poly dudes. You mean the Watcher Knights?
Yeah, the Watcher Knights.
Okay. These are pretty tough if you don't have like a lot of upgrades.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I need the shade dash. Is that what it was? I can't remember.
You don't need the Shade Cloak, Shade Dash, but it is definitely helpful. Oh, that wasn't good. Uh-oh. Go away, dude! Leave me alone! I hate this boss already. Full health at the boss. I think that's easy, right? Easy. No problem at all.
Somebody asked if the attack is like full 160 degrees. It is. It kind of...
Oh, really?
I haven't implemented like the down and up sort of slash, and I'm kind of thinking if it's needed still or not. I haven't really heard many people complain about the current attack animation or the attack.
So it doesn't matter in which direction you look? Ah.
It does a little bit, like literally the circle of the slash is the hitbox. So
okay.
there's very little behind you, but there's a lot in front of you, a lot on top, and a little bit below as well.
This time he didn't start with his pillar attack, which is interesting. He always did that until this point.
Yeah, it depends on... each phase has like 2 attacks, right? So they just toggle between each other. So it depends on what phase he ended before, basically.
Okay, let's see. Does he have a third phase? Maybe. You know, he could still reactivate.
Nah, it's just 2 phases.
Okay. Whew. Alright, my man. How did you get around there? Like, there was literally no path. I think he might have put in the Konami code or something. Wow, you made it past. Impressive for a small little robot. That poor soul, he was completely corrupted by the virus. You sure he wasn't just evil? Just like that? I feel like his only purpose in life was to stomp other people.
Oh, he's meant to be like some sort of garbage magnet, right? And like...
Ah, okay.
A lot of people have told me, I don't know if you've seen the movie or like this old kids movie called Brave Little Toaster.
Oh no, I haven't heard of that.
I mean, I didn't know about it either until I made this boss, and then everybody was like, "Oh, you just ripped off the Brave Little Toaster," and I was like, "Okay, never seen the movie, but if you say so."
Interesting.
Yeah, I get all sorts of comments like how I just basically made Hollow Knight, but with Wally themed, and that's it. And so it's
probably every Metroidvania gets that.
Yeah. Or some people say it looks like Metroid and plays like Metroid, and I'm like, that's
I mean, I see the
whole idea.
I see the parallels. I mean, this kind of looks like Samus, you know, with the little helmet. Kind of does.
That's the exact same sprite as Samus, actually. So that part
really?
I can agree with.
Damn.
I don't know if it's exactly the same. It's probably like 1 or 2 pixels smaller, but it's more or less the same.
Man, that's interesting. Oh wait, no way. Are we at the start of the game? No, we're not. This is a different area. I thought because of this well thing we fell down at the beginning. But it seems to be somewhere else. Yeah. Can we get up here? No.
Yeah, basically what the chat's saying about the Brave Little Toaster. That it's quite a scary scene, actually. If you watched it as a kid, then the scene with the garbage magnet is super scary.
The Brave Little Toaster, man. Scariest horror movie I've ever seen in my life.
But I mean, it's so hard to be like original nowadays. Like everything is some sort of reference off of something else. You know what I mean? It's just all been done before, kind of. And even if you think you have an original idea, it turns out that some kids movie back from the day has already done it.
Thank you for playing the demo. Hey, I think we did it, boys. Thank you for playing the demo. I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into Haiku's world. Yes, I did. I bet you've been wondering what you can spend your spare parts on. That part isn't implemented yet, but you can make it happen. If you like what you see, then please consider backing the Kickstarter campaign. Thank you. Gentlemen, if you liked what you just saw, then please go check out the Kickstarter for this game. There's currently 15,800 euros raised out of 24,000, so we're over halfway there. And we got 22 days to go. I'm really hoping we all can make this happen, because I'm really looking forward to seeing this game in full. And yeah, there you go, guys.
Yeah, I'd also appreciate it. But do you have like any feedback, any comments about the game at all?
One thing. Oh wait, if I go, I guess that answers my question. So if I move right from here, it just opens up the trailer. Okay. Nice little trigger. I would have put that trigger inside the pipe instead of before the pipe.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Also, I think the double jump animation looks kinda weird a little bit. Like if you just... Oh yeah, if you just jump like this, if you jump early, then it doesn't have the animation at all. I mean, it does play the animation, but the sprite doesn't look any different if you quickly double jump. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Some cool feedback that I got from Nat as well is like to add some sort of like somersault variations and stuff like that. Like I think that would be quite cool, just so you understand that you've triggered the second jump. Because usually what happens is like if you fall off a platform, then you might think you have double jump still, but you might accidentally just trigger the second jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. So just like in Celeste, if you've played that?
Yeah.
How?
So I wanna add some sort of like visual feedback for the player so they know that they've triggered the second jump already. Because I agree, at the moment it's a bit lame.
Other than that, the game looks solid. I mean, obviously, more enemies would be nice, but I think this is totally fine for the first area. Yeah, more content. Just give us more. Maybe more secrets. Like instead of putting just random money deposits, maybe put some things you can roll into in walls or something. Some more secret rooms or something like that. I would find something like that pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the Kickstarter is there to help fund the game, so I can do all this over the next year. But definitely, man, like I'm a huge fan for like adding secrets and just like little stuff.
It also makes
just
for
makes the
good
play
YouTube
feel like...
clickbait thumbnails, so...
Well, there you go. I'll add them especially for you then.
That would be great, yeah. Alright, I guess that's gonna be it for Haiku the Robot tonight. Gentlemen, do you have any more questions, people in chat? Otherwise, I'm already gonna say thank you, Mr. Morris. Sorry, what was your name again?
Jordan.
Jordan. I knew it was something with J, because my name also starts with J. My name is Jonas. All right, Jordan.
There you go.
Thank you very much for coming tonight. I had a lot of fun.
My pleasure.
And how much is the game gonna cost? Probably you don't have an idea of that yet, right?
No, I do. Like approximately about $15.
That seems like a super fair price.
And you have to remember that like what the demo is just one area, so and it only has one boss. Like I have this horrible story that I accidentally deleted the other boss that I was gonna put in the demo, and I found out, and I was just like, oh my god.
You did delete an entire boss fight?
I deleted an entire boss fight, dude.
How?
Like, I know.
No.
It's like disappointing. Luckily, I have like all the code and animations and stuff like that, but it's just like linking everything back up and all the polish that you have to add and stuff just takes so much time. And when I figured out that I deleted it, I was super demotivated and I didn't want to add it, so I just had to kind of skip it.
Well, that just goes to show always make backups for your stuff.
Yeah, actually, I should check my backups. I probably do have a backup somewhere.
If you do, then that's probably gonna save you an entire week right there.
Yeah, I was thinking it would probably take me like a day actually just to connect everything. It wouldn't be too bad. It was just at that moment I was like, man, yeah, so disappointed in myself.
All right, I'm just trying to see if there's more questions in chat. I don't think there is. So, then I'm gonna say, again, thank you very much, Jordan, for coming out.
Nah, you're welcome, man. It's been a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure.
Good.
My pleasure. Also, thank you for goofing around, singing a song. That was awesome. And yeah.
I think that was a great way to kick off the stream.
For sure. So you have a great rest of your evening, man.
Well, thanks for having me, man. It's been a great experience.
For sure, anytime. Feel free to come back anytime you'd like.
I'm never good at goodbyes, but this is
Same.
goodbye from me.
Okay. Jordan.
Bye.
See ya. Goodbye.
Bye, Jonas.